Hey, this is Kelly.
And I'm Mark.
From the Traveling Duo. Welcome back. We're glad to see you guys again.
So today is another lesson of flying the drone with Kelly. We've got the controller set up, ready to go. We've got the drone set up and ready to go. So let's go fly the drone. You ready?
Yeah, I should have worn a hat today.
A little windy.
Yes,
Here we go.
Ooh.
So today, while we're practicing flying the drone, Kelly wanted to get over some water. So we are at Palma Sola Bay here in Bradenton, Florida, which isn't too far from where we live. I do a lot of fishing here, actually. But we wanted to get Kelly some experience of flying over the beach, flying over the water, get her comfortable with that, so that when she crashes it in the water when we're in Grand Cayman, she's had her practice.
I'll leave it up to you. I don't think I can do
She's
this.
feeling very, very lack of confidence. So we just got to get her a lot more hours of flying this bad boy so that she can get us some footage while we're in Grand Cayman. I'm going to be on a dive and she's going to be laying at the beach, so she's got the best opportunity to get some drone footage. Yeah, so we're going to practice a little bit more and try to get her a little more comfortable around the water with it.
Pickles.
So Kelly's using the active track feature on this DJI Mavic to zoom, and as she walks into some water. But this will have the drone actually follow her as she walks around, so she can get some walking on the beach shots, which is pretty cool. And there's a lot of different programmable features on this drone, which is really nice. And then this drone has the zoom, so you can actually zoom from 24 millimeter to 48 millimeters on the sensor, which is really nice. So you get some interesting shots. You can zoom into stuff. Allows you to do that dolly zoom shot. And it's really windy out here, so sorry for the wind. And when you do the follow shot, you can actually have it moving around you if you want while it's taking the shot, so it does a nice 360 cinematic view. There's a whole lot of different pre-programmed shots that it can get automatically for you, which is really nice. You are recording, right? One of the pro tips as an amateur drone flyer, we forget to push the record button a lot. Like, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's an issue.
Are you making sure you're recording?
I just did. I said that, so I had to check and make sure I was recording too.
Now it's Mark's turn. We know he's much better than me, so. So which drone are you using, honey?
I will be flying the DJI Phantom 4 Pro version 2.
Nice.
Fancy.
Just a disclaimer, the only reason we have two drones is this because the other one's a little guy and we can take him places.
Yeah, so this big guy, you'll see I have a full-size backpack right here to carry this in, much bigger drone.
Yeah.
And doesn't fold up very well. The Mavic 2s fold up, which is really nice. And then, but we didn't want to get another drone that had the same type of camera and all of that stuff. So we ended up going with the Zoom because that additional feature made it different than this drone.
Yeah.
But having a smaller drone that fits in a little bitty backpack or a little bitty side pack, it makes it really easy for when we're traveling, and especially going on a cruise when we need to just be able to throw it over shoulder and go and not have to carry this big backpack. So
yeah,
yeah.
That bag is huge.
That's what she said. Shh. All right, I need to put my ND filter on.
So don't let it touch the ground. And why would we use an ND filter today when it's cloudy?
It's partly cloudy, but even with the clouds, especially here in Florida, much brighter. Being over the water is very bright. So I have a polarizing filter that I could put on if I wanted to be able to see into the water, not get as much glare on the water.
Yeah.
But then however, it's not as dark of a filter, so your footage ends up being a lot brighter. And then in post you can fix that, but it's just not as good. So I typically use on a cloudy day like an ND8. It's okay, he'll be all right. On a cloudy day, I'll end up using like an ND8. That usually gives good lighting, so that way I can drop my ISO down quite a bit and not blow out all of the images. Today, I might put an ND16 on today just because the sun's popping out a little bit, and then that really brightens up your footage. So if you want consistent footage, you want good cinematic footage, use an ND filter, even on your regular camera, but also on your drones. And that will allow you to drop your ISO down, give you that nice crisp, well, I should say drop your ISO down, but drop your shutter speed down. So ideally, if I'm shooting in 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second, I want to use 1/50th or so on the shutter speed. That way it gives you that nice natural motion blur, very cinematic look.
That buttery feeling.
Kelly is done flying for the day. How do you feel?
I still need lots of practice. A lot of practice.
It does take a lot of practice if you're not used to flying any type of RC cars or things like that, just to get like the controller thing down. The other thing I would tell you too is if you play video games, it's very similar with the control panel. So
I don't play video games.
I know. But if you're looking to learn how to fly a drone, you're maybe a little intimidated by it. If you play video games, especially first-person shooters, it's exactly the same thing. So hopefully that will give you some confidence when flying as well. So we need to get you home and play some first-person shooters.
Kill off some players.
That's right. So I think we're done for the day.
Yes.
I
hope you liked the video.
Yeah, absolutely. If you did, please give us that thumbs up. Make sure you click the little bell if you want to get notifications when we have new videos that come out, and definitely subscribe. We'd love it if you could share the video with a lot of your friends and family. That would be cool too.
And we're only like 17 days away from our next cruise.
Woo! Woo!
We're excited. It might be less than that by the time this is up, but
probably
there.
a lot less actually by the time this goes up.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! So let's see, here's my ND16. So
Go right ahead.
So you may have just noticed Kelly take a little tumble. So I guess we're gonna be heading to urgent care now. She tried to catch herself falling, and I think she may have broke it. That wouldn't be good before the cruise if you have to be casted up.
No.